Cleopatra VII. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, is often depicted in popular culture as an Egyptian queen. Her image has been romanticized and dramatized in countless films, books, and artworks, painting her as the quintessential Egyptian monarch. This image, however, is a misconception. The reality of Cleopatra's heritage is far more complex and intriguing than the simplified portrayals we often see. Cleopatra, despite her deep connection to Egypt, was not of Egyptian blood. She was a member of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a Greek family that ruled Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great.
Her ancestry can be traced back to a region far from the Nile River Valley, Macedonia, in ancient Greece. The Ptolemies were Macedonian Greeks who took control of Egypt and established a new era of Hellenistic influence in the region. Cleopatra's heritage played a significant role in shaping her identity and reign. She was a product of both Greek and Egyptian cultures, which influenced her policies and her approach to governance. She was acutely aware of her Greek roots and saw herself as a successor to the great Macedonian rulers, including Alexander the Great. This connection to Alexander was a source of pride and legitimacy for Cleopatra, as she sought to maintain her dynasty's power. This lineage, combined with her adoption of certain Egyptian customs, allowed her to navigate the complex political landscape of her time. Cleopatra was a shrewd and intelligent leader who understood the importance of blending cultures to maintain her rule. Cleopatra was also highly educated, fluent in multiple languages, and well-versed in the arts and sciences. Her intelligence and charisma made her a formidable ruler and a respected figure in both Greek and Egyptian circles.
Her story is a testament to the intertwined histories of Greece and Egypt during the Hellenistic period, a time when cultures merged and influenced one another in profound ways. A time when Greek culture flourished in the lands conquered by Alexander. The Ptolemaic dynasty, of which Cleopatra was a part, was a direct result of this cultural fusion. Cleopatra's reign was marked by her strategic political alliances, most notably with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. These alliances were crucial in her efforts to protect Egypt's independence and her own power. Understanding Cleopatra's true origins is crucial to grasping the complexities of her reign and the lasting impact she had on both Egypt and Rome. Her legacy is a blend of Greek and Egyptian influences, reflecting the rich tapestry of her heritage. Even in death, Cleopatra's story continues to captivate and inspire. Her life and reign symbolize the enduring connections between different cultures and the powerful legacy of the Hellenistic period.
The Ptolemies, while ruling over Egypt, maintained their Greek culture and traditions. They spoke Greek, built Greek-style cities, and promoted Greek learning and arts. They saw themselves as the heirs of Alexander and continued to practice many aspects of Greek culture. Cleopatra, born in 69 BC, was a direct descendant of Ptolemy III. Her family had ruled Egypt for generations, making her a member of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a lineage steeped in Greek heritage. Ptolemy IV. Understanding this context is crucial to seeing Cleopatra not just as an Egyptian queen, but also as a product of her Greek lineage and the Hellenistic world.
Exiled and facing the loss of her birthright, Cleopatra did not resign herself to defeat. She gathered an army and prepared to reclaim her throne.
This ambition brought her into contact with Julius Caesar, the powerful Roman general who arrived in Egypt in pursuit of a rival Roman general, Pompey. Cleopatra famously presented herself to Caesar, reportedly smuggled into his presence rolled up in a carpet. This audacious act, combined with her intelligence and charm, captivated Caesar. He agreed to support her claim to the throne, leading to a military campaign against Ptolemy III's forces.
My reign was not merely defined by my relationships with Roman leaders. I was a ruler in my own right, with a vision for Egypt that extended far beyond the influence of Rome. I was determined to restore Egypt's former glory. This meant not only preserving our ancient monuments, but also revitalizing our cultural heritage and ensuring that Egypt remained a beacon of civilization.
Cleopatra's reign, though marked by her relationships with Roman leaders, was also characterized by her own political acumen and her efforts to restore Egypt's former glory. She was a master strategist, understanding the delicate balance of power and the importance of maintaining Egypt's sovereignty.
She understood the importance of projecting an image of power and stability, both domestically and internationally. This was crucial in a time when Egypt was under constant threat from external forces and internal strife.
Cleopatra was a shrewd diplomat and a skilled negotiator. Her ability to navigate the complex political landscape of the time was unparalleled, and she used her diplomatic skills to forge alliances that would benefit Egypt.
She understood the importance of alliances and was not afraid to use her charm and intelligence to secure them. Her relationships with powerful figures were not just personal, but were carefully calculated moves to strengthen her position and protect her kingdom.
My relationship with Caesar, for instance, was not merely a romantic liaison, but a strategic alliance that helped me secure my position in Egypt and gain leverage against my enemies. This alliance allowed me to stabilize my rule and implement policies that would benefit my people.
Beyond her relationships with Roman leaders, Cleopatra implemented policies aimed at reviving Egypt's economy. She recognized that a strong economy was the backbone of a stable and prosperous nation.
She promoted trade, reformed the tax system, and oversaw large-scale building projects. These initiatives not only boosted the economy, but also provided employment and improved the infrastructure of Egypt. She also embraced Egyptian culture and religious traditions, portraying herself as a reincarnation of the goddess Isis to solidify her legitimacy among the Egyptian people. This connection to the divine reinforced her authority and helped her maintain the loyalty of her subjects. Cleopatra also understood the importance of military strength. She invested in a powerful navy, which not only protected Egypt's borders, but also allowed her to project power across the Mediterranean.
Her court was filled with advisors and scholars from various parts of the world, reflecting her openness to new ideas and her commitment to making informed decisions.
Cleopatra was also a patron of the arts and sciences. She supported scholars, artists, and architects, fostering a cultural renaissance that left a lasting legacy on Egyptian society.
Cleopatra's legacy endures to this day, not just as a figure of romance and intrigue, but as a powerful and intelligent leader who left an indelible mark on history. Her reign is a testament to her political acumen, her strategic mind, and her unwavering dedication to her people and her country.
Cleopatra's relationship with Julius Caesar was a pivotal chapter in her life.
Their affair, which began in 48 BC during Caesar's campaign in Egypt, resulted in the birth of their son, Caesarion.
This relationship was more than a personal affair. It was a strategic alliance that brought significant benefits to both parties.
For Caesar, the alliance with Cleopatra secured him a crucial supply base in Egypt during his civil war against Pompey.
Egypt, under Ptolemaic rule, was a major breadbasket of the Mediterranean, and its resources proved invaluable to Caesar's campaigns.
Cleopatra, in turn, benefited from Caesar's military might.
He helped her regain her throne and secure her position against her rivals. Moreover, Caesar's influence in Rome allowed Cleopatra to exert some degree of control over Roman policies towards Egypt.
Following Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Cleopatra found herself once again in a precarious position. The death of her powerful ally left her vulnerable in a world dominated by Roman politics and military might. Cleopatra, ever the astute ruler, knew that her survival and the future of Egypt depended on her ability to navigate these treacherous waters.
The Roman world was plunged into another civil war, and Cleopatra needed to secure her position and protect Egypt's interests. She was not just a queen, but a strategist, understanding that alliances were crucial. Her previous alliance with Caesar had brought stability, but now she needed a new partner to ensure Egypt's sovereignty.
This led her to form an alliance with Mark Antony, one of Caesar's most prominent generals and a key contender for power in Rome. Antony was a man of ambition and influence, and Cleopatra saw in him a potential protector and partner. Their union was not just a matter of convenience, but a calculated move to strengthen her position.
Cleopatra and Antony's relationship, much like her relationship with Caesar, was a complex mix of love and political expediency. They were drawn to each other by mutual attraction and shared goals. Their love affair became legendary, filled with passion and drama. But it was also a strategic alliance that served both their interests.
We became lovers, and I bore him 3 children. Our union was blessed with Alexander Helios, Cleopatra Selene, and Ptolemy Philadelphus. These children symbolized the merging of 2 great cultures and the hope for a future where Egypt and Rome could coexist in harmony.
Their affair, however, was more than a personal matter. It had significant political implications. The union of Cleopatra and Antony was seen as a threat by many in Rome, particularly by Octavian, Caesar's adopted son and Antony's rival. The political landscape of Rome was shifting, and their relationship was at the center of this turmoil.
Antony, smitten with Cleopatra, showered her with gifts and territories, much to the chagrin of his Roman rivals. He granted her lands that expanded her kingdom, demonstrating his devotion and political commitment. This generosity, however, did not sit well with the Roman Senate and further fueled the animosity between Antony and Octavian. He even went so far as to declare their son Caesarion as Caesar's legitimate heir, a move that further alienated his enemies in Rome. This declaration was a bold statement, challenging Octavian's claim to power and igniting a fierce rivalry. The political stakes were high, and the love affair between Cleopatra and Antony was now a pivotal element in the struggle for control of the Roman Empire.